Pak Yusuf, yeah, Pak Yusuf here. Pak Yusuf is my guru. By the way, we can see the point of view as a Sufis.
Okay, thank you, Pak Richard. Well, I'm not a scientist, but an ordinary people, just an ordinary people. I think in this case, I feel that there is a danger in this conversation that we are here as we name it this Gladiator Bangsa, so that we have to be a gladiator to that danger. So that I agree with what Oli said, and Pak Chok, and also the brother of Oli. It's a real danger for us that we have to face, so that we have to come really, really gladiator bangsa in this case. This is just only that my comment, Richard.
Yeah, continue. So what you want to say? As a Gladiator Bantor, so what we have to say?
Yeah, we have to protect our bangsa, our Indonesia, with those agenda of those kind of agenda that now you know that in coronavirus we are relatively successful to handle it, but I think they have the other agenda now with the mosquito, so that we have to be careful with that. Okay, that's all.
So I want Ole to respond. So response by Yusuf. Ole.
I'm trying to get my mic working. Well, I can say I am not calmed down in any way or form, shape after tonight. I feel more worried than ever. I think to release this amount, I mean, like, let's say that I was a single person here who was doing these experiments in my basement, and I had like millions and millions of mosquitoes, and then I suddenly released it. I mean, I would be arrested and accused or whatever, you know, if it was me as a private person, even though I had maybe done a lot of research over the years and released papers and so on. Still, here, has anyone been asked here on Bali, for instance, like, is there anyone, yeah, would you like this or would you like that? No, no one. It's just like we saw it on an Instagram post that we're just going to do this. Has anyone said, yes, it's okay with us? And security-wise, do you know Robin Hood used to, I think they practiced with an apple on the head, and they shot an arrow, you know, boom, and hit the apple. I mean, here we're talking about 70%. That's 2 out of 3. So 2 out of 3 times you hit the apple and 1 time you hit the head. I don't think that's good odds, you know. It's not good enough for me. And when we talk about that extreme amount of releases, I mean, millions and millions and millions and millions and millions, it just goes on and on and on during this period from November to March. If you ask me, well, that's another name for pure madness, and without really understanding what are the interests behind it, who's pushing it, who's funding it, and why. Are these individuals that are backing these type of things, are they known as being extremely generous and backing humanity, like Bill Gates Foundation? If you really start looking, he is being chased with thousands of cases where he's being sued in India and so on. They're really, I mean, he is on a list of people that are really, really hated. And here we have the background. Then I know that this local in Jakarta is not funded by them, apparently. He was there in 2014. I find that interesting that already in 2014, he was here checking out mosquitoes that we are now seeing being released in so many different areas of the world. But I was also informed that he was here in Bali just a few weeks ago, and he was also here at the G20, as far as I know, as well. So he's been here multiple times here lately. And yeah, until there's some kind of safety thing around this whole thing, I would say, looking from an objective point of view, absolute madness to release them without being completely 100%, 100, not 99, but 100% sure that it's going to do good instead of possibly creating a disaster. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Ole, because I asked you to give comments about what Pak Yusuf said. So for Pak Yusuf, I just want to tell you that before this program begins, I recite the mission of Gladiator Bangsa, right? You remember, right? The mission of Gladiator Bangsa is to cultivate future leaders. So the message of Pak Yusuf, actually, this is the forum to see who is the future leaders here in our nations. And we have a lot of foreigners, it's not Indonesians, that warn us. Yeah? So who is the future leaders that will contribute to the betterment of the nation by learning from meaningful events in the life of others? So you are like Ole, your brother, Mari, Francis. Actually, you are concerned about life of the others. And I'm thanking you for all of this. As I said before, that in the past, the Gladiator used physical forces to bring about change. Today, to achieve our mission or their vision, Gladiator, we need to exercise courage with integrity. Courage is not enough, but with integrity. So for sure, this program, we will not stop here. We need to have the courage, we have integrity, especially I talk to the Indonesian future leaders. This is the message of Pak Yusuf. Pak Yusuf, actually the oldest here, he's 82 years old. And he's the one that reminds us that the mission of Gladiator Bangsa. So do we have this courage and integrity? And also I mentioned, given the political environment prevailing worldwide, so don't see from Indonesian point of view, like you mentioned already, seeing the political environment prevailing worldwide, we know this combination of courage with integrity is a rare currency. So this program for me is a rare currency with high quality people talk here, like Francis, Ole, and Mosquito, Ibu from Gajah Mada, Ibu Trina. Yeah. So this is the challenge actually for us that we can bring tonight to our Gladiator Bangsa participant, and why we invite the presence of you, a prominent and inspiring individual, yeah, all of you. So thank you to Pak Yusuf that remind us about this. And remember that all the people that I invite here come from all sectors of society. It's not only scientists, all society, as the experience of each of our experience with their own way has relevance to Indonesian future leaders. Don't you think that tonight's program is really fulfill the mission of Gladiator as Pak Yusuf remind us? Thank you, Pak Yusuf. So I just want to summarize this meeting. Maybe my summary will be not so good as Dr. Kuhn. But what I can say, actually, there is an issue, a very serious issue that the government have a good intention to alleviate about the dengue fever. That's one issue. So to do this, they make research, and the scientists, I'm sure that the scientists with their best intention, with the best brain, they do research and so on. But also we have another issue. Yeah, the other issue is we don't have to forget about the agenda of other people or other country that want to destroy Indonesia. And I think we have to take this in balance. Yeah, we have to take in balance on both sides. And I think also the government of Indonesia will have an open-minded. But I think what we have to do, as Ibu Utarini say, we have to go to the implementer. Yeah, I did do this. I go to the Minister of Health, Minister of Planning, the presidential assistance. But I think it's a time of all of us, especially I make a plea to Pak Cho, yeah, because you are rakyat kecil here. But I think the leader in the Bali should be aware about this. I don't think the parliament, local parliament in Bali is aware of this. So we still have 1 month. So I think we have no much time, and we have to make aware of the people in Bali, the community leader. And I think Pak Chu, with his influence, can help us to do this. Mari also can help us just to educate and then see this, because we love Indonesia. So with that not so good summary, I'm thanking all of you. This is already 30 minutes more, but for sure it is not the last time we see. Okay, officially I close the program. Thank you for everyone. Thank you for Francis. Francis, thanks a million.
Oh,
Yeah.
Richard, I have one sentence. Can I say it?
Yeah, sure.
I'm so sorry. It was an action plan, actually. And I felt that it's so imminent that perhaps on biosafety grounds, the release could be vetoed, and then build a legal case, and based on all the challenges that were used in California that managed to block it. And thirdly, for the community, if everybody could send a notice, not just a letter, but a notice is also a legal instrument, and copy it to the law. And who that would be sent to is the implementers, just saying the concerns that occur to you that will affect.
Yes, I understand that. I understand that. So Ibu Utarini already mentioned about that, because he already made the research. So they say if you want to do that, we go to the implementer. So actually, she's done that. So actually, we're following her recommendation to do that, and the same with you. And it's a great recommendation. So officially, I close this, but unofficially, we open again for normal discussion. But the Gladiator Bangsa, actually, we close, ya Pak Kun. Yeah, we close that.